Good morning. It is day 85 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Another pretty cold start to the day. It was pretty cold last night. Nothing froze though. Did get some condensation on my quilt, so I'll take a bit of time this afternoon to try and dry that out. But yeah, just cold, fresh start. Putting on cold, damp socks and cold, damp shoes. They're warming up now though, so it's not too bad. But yeah, surprisingly, after walking 50 miles in the last 2 days, my legs are feeling relatively okay. They are a bit stiff. I should probably stretch at some point during the day today. So that's on the to-do list as well. There's all the town chores that I have once I get in to Kennedy Meadows North. Only about half a mile until I get to the 1,000-mile marker. Only about 18 miles to do today. So I'm pretty glad I did do the longer day yesterday just to break it up a bit today, rather than having like 3 longish days in a row. Yeah, so it's a bit rocky at the moment, but it is a gloriously sunny day, not a cloud in sight this morning, so hopefully the sun will come out, so I'll be able to dry everything off. No mosquitoes as of yet, hooray! We'll see how that goes. I may have a river crossing to deal with in the next few moments, so I will deal with that and I'll catch up with you on how the day goes. See you in a bit.
Hello again. I do just want to clarify something I said in the previous video. Dorothy is not the penultimate pass of the Sierras. There are actually a few more. Just thought I'd correct myself there. But yes, today I made it to 1,000 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail. I tried to reflect on it a bit and I just figure out where I was with it, but it was just way too big. Like, so much has happened, it's impossible to try and sum up in one go everything that has happened, but I am so grateful for everything that I've experienced so far. I have so many memories that will last a lifetime. And yeah, still 1,650 miles to go, so let's do it. Today was also a day of somewhat successful shortcuts, which I'll get on to in a bit. Started off fairly slowly. I needed to adjust or rearrange everything inside my bag a few times. Just my bear cam was digging into my back. The mosquitoes didn't help either. They were definitely making up for their absence yesterday. And I put my rain pants on about 3 miles in. And yeah, the next 3 miles were pretty miserable. Like, mosquitoes everywhere. Couldn't stop for a second, constantly just checking my shoulders and my legs to see whether I had any on me. It was, yeah, pretty miserable. I also had some calf pain that I'm assuming was brought on by yesterday's antics. So going into those 3 miles, I thought the whole day would just be a day of misery, but everything else just goes to show that you can't let one small part of the day affect or sum up the entire day, because after those 3 miles, as we're now kind of leaving the Sierras, we're still there for now, but we're moving into Northern California, the terrain changed quite a lot and the trail became uphill, but it was smooth. It was smooth like the desert, just like little dirt tracks, little pebbles rather than big clambering rocks. And that meant that I could zoom, and gradually the trees thinned out. They did kind of thicken again a little bit later, so there were more mosquitoes later on, but eventually it thinned out, and there was a little bit of a breeze and there was sunshine, and it was just so nice to do everything without mosquitoes being there. And the uphill itself was pretty gradual. It was a little bit painful at times, just with my calf injury, but it wasn't too intense, except maybe for an accidental shortcut I took where I missed a switchback and took an unofficial route. There was still a trail, it was just a lot more steep than the switchback, but I cut out I think half a mile or something, so no regrets on that one. Some of the terrain later on got me thinking about what Hippie Gandalf was saying a while back about the Sierras looking like the surface of the moon, and I could have been walking on Mars for some of today, except for maybe the snow. And speaking of snow, I was a little bit worried about the snow for the very last pass, Sonora Pass, just before I got to the junction to get into Kennedy Meadows North. So because of that, I took another shortcut, which ended up pretty much just going straight down, like following the curve of the hill instead of taking nice, safe, smooth switchbacks. It was a little bit sketchy, and I did accidentally end up glissading part of it, and then fell down later on while like rock scrambling. But somehow I made it out without a scratch, other than jarring my ankle again on a rock that I stepped on when I was trying to turn around and face the view. So yeah, in a little bit of pain, but I ran for the shuttle because it was coming at 3 p.m. and I had a mile to go at about 20 to 3, so I knew I could make it, and I did. And not only did I make it to Kennedy Meadows North, but so have Drippy and Tort. Managed to reconnect with them after, I think, like 600 miles of them being ahead of us. So that was really fun. Nice little reunion, just catching up with them, hearing about all their stories. Also caught up with some hikers that I'd met on a bus to Lone Pine before. We had what was called the family dinner together, which was just like some chicken enchiladas and a little bit of apple pie to finish off with. So really tasty. Sadly, there is Wi-Fi here, but it's not good enough to upload any videos. So I got through some other chores instead, including some late night laundry, and I bought some new shoes because my current ones are definitely on their last legs or last feet, whichever works. But they will get me to South Lake Tahoe in the next 4 to 5 days. Tomorrow, going to resupply and then head out tomorrow afternoon, I think, just to rest my calf a bit more, like I said. And the next few days should be a bit more chill in terms of the mileage, so should get the chance to rest up and heal up a bit. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I will see you tomorrow.